Welcome to Engagement Using Discussions, Part 3, Synthesizing SLOs with a Discussion Activity. In this section, you will learn where to find student learning outcomes, or SLOs, for a particular course, and then create discussion questions based on the SLO you choose. Your program director may have provided you with a list of student learning outcomes. They are available on our website under Faculty Resources, or you can find them in Canvas under Modules. Start here. The directions on how to access your SLOs is listed here. Pause as you find a copy of your SLOs and resume the session. Now that you have found a student learning outcome for your course, think of an engaging discussion question that might connect to a SLO. It will be helpful to keep in mind the points in Part 1 of what makes a good discussion question. It is also important to consider the type of question to use. Would a compare-contrast question provide you with student responses that show they understand the SLO, or would a debate question be more appropriate? Here are some examples of various types of questions for you to review. There will be a 10-second pause after each example. Please click the pause button in the lower left corner of the video to pause for a longer review, and click the forward button to move forward. Compare and contrast pulls from course resources on what a participant would say about A based on the knowledge of B. The student learning outcome is: distinguish the effect of cultural diversity on workplace conflict. One example of a compare-contrast question using the SLO is shown. Reflection questions are questions that allow opinion and bias to be shared without critique. The student learning outcome is: identify safety and personal health hazards according to OSHA guidelines. One example of a reflection question using the SLO is shown. Controversial questions or statements are questions where the unpopular stance is used to get your participants riled up. The student learning outcome is: describe the physical therapist assistant's role in providing accurate and timely information for billing and reimbursement purposes. One example of a controversial question using the SLO is shown. Prediction questions have students review past and present information. The student learning outcome is: predict how books satisfy the need and interests of children. This is an example of a prediction question using the SLO. You would use a naive or dumb question to get your students talking. Make the question very short and broad, as this type of discussion can easily move off topic. It requires the instructor to be very involved in the discussion. The student learning outcome is: develop department policies and procedures regarding department operations. This is an example of a naive question using the SLO. For a debate topic, participants have to be able to use a topic that has two sides of an argument. Note, an instructor might want to put a protocol in place such as respond by Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. It might also be a place for the instructor to allow a maximum amount of posts or a maximum amount of words. The student learning outcome is: Identify the impact of diverse interests and abilities and social and cultural conditions on learning. An example of debate questions using the SLO is shown. Watch the video question. The instructor would post a video along with discussion board questions which surround the video topic. The student learning outcome is demonstrate proper attire and asepsis of surgical personnel. An example of watch a video question using the SLO is shown. Question choices give students an opportunity to answer the question they feel most comfortable with. The student learning outcome is identify various types of data and data collection. One example of question choices using the SLO is shown. Discussions can often get tiresome to students that believe there is only one right answer. Try talking about topics in relation to a scale or spectrum. The student learning outcome is assess current theories of the universe's birth, life, and possible future. One example of a graphic question using the SLO is shown. Now that you have viewed the video on how to connect a SLO and discussion prompt, you are ready to submit your final assessment. Please do not copy and paste a question you are currently using, as the goal of the session is for you to practice what you are learning. Please provide a SLO from your content area with an appropriate corresponding discussion prompt that would connect to the provided SLO. This is the discussion prompt you would expect students to respond to and engage with others during a normal week of class. The assignment link is located under SLO Discussion Assessment.